What is up? It's Matthew here again. It's a beautiful day outside, and I made sure that I had the SIM card in, and I tested to make sure my microphone was plugged in too this time. So hopefully hopefully I won't go home and find out that I have to trash this. Today I want to talk about something that I have found to be a very important lesson that I've learned in my life ever since I kind of started wanting to change things, do better, have get kind of break out of a pattern. There we go. Breaking out of a pattern that kind of wasn't really serving me anymore. For a very long time, I kind of just did the average, go to work and go home, and that was about it. And I didn't like what I was doing, and whatever it is, it's just a routine where I felt like I was stuck and I wasn't happy and everything. And I want to talk to you guys about this mindset that I have been working on developing over, the last maybe 2 years now. And I feel like I'm starting to kind of grasp it a little bit more as like a habit. And it's actually a very simple statement that you need to make when you're in a point where it's like, okay, it's time I need to change something, or if you're starting something new, like a new job or a new adventure or a challenge, or maybe you want to create something, whatever it is that you want to do. If you're doing something new and it's kind of scaring you, and that fear is holding you back from really giving it your all and doing your best at it. And the statement that I've come across and developed over time is actually really simple. Instead of looking at this goal or challenge or whatever's causing fear in your life that you need to get over and get past, instead of looking at it like this, I need to do this, I need to do this, and if I don't do it, there's gonna be problems, or if I don't do it, there's I'm gonna fall behind, or if I don't do it, I'm gonna fail, or instead of looking at it like that, I simply have learned to say, let's see where this goes. And that's it. It's literally just changing the perspective of the situation. Whatever it is, it doesn't matter what it is. Whatever you're facing, if you want to start a YouTube channel but you're nervous like me, it was really, really hard for me to get in here and start talking and stuff, because I was shy, I was nervous, and I lacked the courage for it. I was looking at the end goal of I want to reach millions of people, I want to help people, I want to encourage people, and I was thinking these big numbers and these big dreams and big goals and everything. And because I was scared to start it, I would look at that, and then I would look at the fact that I haven't even started, and it would just be okay, I can't do it, I'm not good enough, or whatever. I'm not good enough was a big one, and all I eventually really had to do, instead of looking at the end and looking at that, was really what am I trying to accomplish, and let's see where this goes. I'm just gonna try one, and let's see where it goes. And I told myself, I'll try it for a little bit and see what happens, and if it doesn't work out, you know, it's never, I mean, I don't like quitting. Nobody likes quitting, and you shouldn't. Like, if there's something you're really passionate about or you really, really want, what makes it in the end is whether or not, you know, like, you can keep going when it gets rough or when things don't go your way. But to make that first step, it was, let's see where this takes me. Let's see where this goes. And I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just for me, but maybe somebody else will get some encouragement out of this. As soon as I started to look at it that way and really feel it, not just say it, but really feel it, you know, so it takes repetition. You know, you gotta say it, you gotta believe it, you gotta feel it, and it takes repetition for it to really sink in and become, you know, the habit. It become the normal mindset, the default mindset. You wanna work on changing what your default mindset is, because our brains will get stuck wherever we spend the most time, right? That's the way the mind works. You know, if you spend a lot of time in negativity, it'll default back to negativity. You'll have a good day or a good moment, and then the next thing you know, you're right back at the negative mindset again, and you wonder what the heck happened. I was feeling so good yesterday and now it's gone. No, it's literally just the consistency of keeping yourself in that positive space wherever you need to be to accomplish what you want to do. So, in my mind, I think that was the most important thing for me, building the confidence to start creating the goals and working towards it, and getting myself out here on the motorcycle. And I'll be honest with you guys, my motorcycle riding and talking to you guys this way is kind of a crutch too, because while I'm sitting here talking, the camera's looking away from me. You know, I'm not in the camera. You know, I'm just riding a motorcycle. You guys can't see me, and it's kind of like I'm still sitting in my comfort zone. You know, I'm cheating a little bit. But yeah, that's something that I still need to work on, so I'm not quite there yet. So I mean, when it comes time for me to make the next step and like kind of do content a little bit differently, you know, like, for example, maybe, hold on a second, people don't really respect this stoplight here, and there's gravel. Okay, there we go. Anyways, like, I'll give you an example. I really, you know, I've been doing a lot of bodybuilding and stuff. Obviously, I'm not competing or anything at this point yet, because it takes years to achieve that. But when I started, like before I took the first step to get going in that direction, I used to look at these motivational clips of, you know, people bodybuilding, like Chris Bumstead. He's like probably one of my biggest inspirations, not only for his physique but also his personality, right? And I would look at that and say, I wish I could have, you know, that life, that body, that life. He makes money doing it, it's his career, things like that. And it's like, man, that sounds really cool, right? But when I look at that goal, like, I want this, and then I compare it to what I had today, it creates a huge void, a huge hole in the middle, because it's a big goal, it's a huge dream, it takes a lot of time, it takes a lot of patience, and I wasn't there. I wasn't even close. I haven't even gotten myself, you know, off the couch, off my computer chair playing video games to go start. And that messed with my mind. It made it feel impossible. And I used to always say, I wish I could have it. I wish I could have it, you know? And as soon as, you know, I just said, well, I mean, let's see where this goes. You know, I'm not going to worry about the end goal anymore. I'm not going to worry about, like, making a career out of it or competing or winning or any of that stuff. You know, like, but I'm just gonna go and see where it goes, because I started to realize, it takes years and years and years and years to get there, and I'm only like maybe like 4 or 5 months into the process now, and now it's turned into a habit, and I can go every day. And like, honestly, if I don't go, I feel like like, oh man, I need to do something. So it's kind of like it's becoming my natural instinct to at least show up once a day to the gym and things like that. But yeah, it just, I had to change my mind to let's see where this goes. Like, obviously I set my goal, these are things that I want to achieve and reach, and I'm always going to keep that. It's always, you have to pick a direction, otherwise you're walking around with a blindfold on, but a lot of people are going to be exactly like me, where taking the first step is really, really, really difficult, man. Building the habit. I gotta wait for these people, and I think I can go. No, he's walking. Okay, never mind. Jacksonville is always real difficult. I just realized I'm still in third. I'm so busy talking here that I didn't even shift down to first. Oh, whatever. That's why I like this Ninja 650, is because I could do that on accident, and it's okay. It ain't gonna stall on me and embarrass me in the middle of the intersection. But yeah, so that's really all I wanted to talk to you guys about. And I know my videos are a little bit rambly, but I'm coming out here and I'm just like, just sharing what's on my mind. And the reason why I wanted to do this is because, like, I've spent most of my life like stuck, stuck, and I still am. I'm still working on it. I mean, I haven't really gotten very far. Like, at this moment, I'm still working on really just like mentally being able to take the steps that I need to do, because whatever you want to achieve, like, it literally takes a different version of you to stand in those shoes, it really does. So I just wanted to share with you guys the mindset, or the phrase that I would tell myself that has made the most significant impact on getting me to just get started doing something, and I'm still afraid of embarrassing myself, and people, like, the negative comments and things like that. I'm still afraid of those things, but I kind of just accepted that, there's always going to be like that one person, there's always going to be that one incident, and to try not to think about it too much if it does happen, not to take it to heart and things like that. But I mean, at least for now, the support has been incredible. So support's been incredible, and I love you. Don't take this in a weird way. I love you guys, all right? But yeah, so I just wanted to share that with you guys. I'm really rambling on. There's so much I want to talk about. I could I got a lot of content in my mind that I want to get out here. It's just, it takes time, and I'm trying to balance this and also working and everything. Yesterday was my first day, and I'm not used to standing for 10 hours straight. My legs hurt, man. No, I'm not complaining though. It's all good. It's for a good reason. I'm just trying to keep in my mind, why I'm doing what I'm doing right now. Like, I'm trying to build a habit, build a cycle, build a routine that, like, every second, every breath that I take is progressing me towards something, that I want in life. So yeah, I'm gonna try to wrap this up now. If anybody out there is listening to this and you guys are stuck, or you feel stuck, whatever it is that you're trying to tackle in life, anything, whatever it is that you're trying to tackle, of course, as long as it is constructive and supportive and not destructive, please, please, please do not go down a path that's gonna destroy you. You know, don't do drugs. You know, I'm trying to, you know, I used to drink a lot. I'm trying to cut back on my drinking and stuff. I still have a beer every once in a while, but I kind of like, so far I've stepped away from the hard liquor and stuff like that, you know. So, you know, you know, if you can, try to, you know, take care of yourself. You know, try to stop smoking, you know, try to stop, you know, I'm not going to sit here and tell you guys what to do with your life. I'm just trying to give examples of like something that somebody listening to this video might be struggling with, right? If there's something that you've got that you're having a hard time and it's like, and that difficulty is in your head, first you need to be able to identify that the stuff that is keeping me from doing what I want, is it in my head? Is it literally just a mindset? Is it just fear? Is it in my head? You know? And if the answer is yes, you know, then let's just see where this is gonna take me. You know, let's just try. Because if you're struggling to get over the big like wall of fear, or the wall of not having the courage, or, you know, the self-respect or the self-esteem or any of that stuff, you know, tackling the big picture is next to impossible. So you literally have to trick yourself into believing that it is a very small step. And for me, let's just see where this takes me. Just kind of breaks down that wall, and it just turns it into something small that I feel like I could just step on or step over and get past, because I tricked myself in my mind that I need to make another video. Okay, well, I know what I want to talk about. Let's just see where this takes me. And now I'm not afraid of like how the video is going to end up. Are people going to like what I'm saying? You know, I can get out here, get on my motorcycle, and just drive around and ramble. And that's why a lot of my videos are rambly. It's because, you know, I'm still fighting that. I'm still in the let's see where this takes me point of view. And it's 100% better than not doing it. You know? Who cares if somebody doesn't like this video, right? Because at least I made it. And making and getting it out there, you know, at least I'm doing that. And every single time I come out here and I make a video and I ramble too much, like right now, every single time I do that, I'm hardwiring it in my brain to get out here and to ride and talk and try to create something. Because when I get home and it's edited and it's uploading, I start to feel proud of myself. You see? So yeah, let's just see where this takes me. Let's just see where this goes. You know, I want to start bodybuilding, and the goal at the end of a bodybuilding journey, oh man, years and years and years of literally torturing yourself in the gym. If you're trying to, you know, bodybuild, if you're trying to just stay fit, you know, it's a lot easier to stay fit than it is to do bodybuilding. Because bodybuilding, you go and you have your routine and you go to failure, meaning like it is painful. And that's a really, really, really difficult habit to build if it's something that you've never been, you know, accustomed to, you know. So you have to break it down, you know. Let's just see where this is gonna take me. Because, you know, if you're thinking like, man, it's gonna take me 4 years to get there, and every single day to get to that point is gonna hurt, it is so easy to give up. So yeah, I really hope you guys got something valuable out of this. I rambled a lot, but guess what? I don't care. You know, I had to get this out. I don't even know where I am right now. Whatever. Well, I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I hope this speaks to you, to your heart. And I'm gonna try my best to I used to actually want to do the video game stuff and my video game channel. I'm gonna kind of push that off for the future. I really want to focus on this channel, and I want to focus on getting in the habit of being out here, because right now I've kind of identified that if I sit and live stream, you know, I'm not really getting a lot of views or people watching or interactions with people while I'm live streaming my video games. And so it's not very fruitful at the moment, and I know that's something that I need to build up over time. But when I'm sitting there playing the video games, I'm really just keeping myself stuck in, you know, playing video games, and that's what I'm trying to break, right? I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I spent a couple years after high school, literally a lump on the log, you know. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, a little brutally honest here, so you guys can see where I'm coming from, because maybe it'll make it more relatable for some people. My parents, when I was younger, my parents had to bring me my first application for work and say, you're gonna take this job or we're gonna have problems. And you know what, today I'm really grateful for it. Because but what happened is I would literally, like, after, you know, I graduated and everything, I was so addicted to playing video games, so addicted to it, that I mean, in my real life was extremely, I was depressed, and I wasn't taking care of myself, because, you know, my mind, my life was these video games. And I mean, a lot of them are constructed to be that way, but that's where I'm coming from. And I mean, I got real deep into that, and so I'm trying to break out of it, you see. I mean, that was years ago. Obviously, I'm working on, you know, a lot more responsible today than I used to be, but there's still a lot of the mindset and the residual, like, issues kind of stuck there that I'm trying to break down, because it's holding me back, you know. So yeah, that sorry, I added a little bit to the end, and whatever, I'm just being honest with you guys. Hey, I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I hope that this message resonates with somebody's heart. It only needs to touch one heart for me to feel like I did a good job. I don't care if one person enjoyed it and a million people didn't. I don't care, because one person got value out of it, right? All right, you guys, let's see where this takes us. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Oh, and also don't forget to breathe. Go outside, get some fresh air, and breathe. All right. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Peace.